One guy, I did a ride along with somebody with a company that later became one of our customers, but
Right.
I did a ride along with a delivery driver, and he said, Justin, I just known this guy for a few minutes. And he said, Justin, I'm frustrated about this because I just learned how to use this other handheld. And now they're telling me I have to learn this new thing. Like I still have 20 stops to make today. And now I've got to learn this whole other piece of technology. And so the words that he used were anxious, stressed, frustrated. He literally was. So I'd known this guy for 3 or 4 minutes at this point, and he's already like opening up his heart to me about
Wow.
the very personal frustration that he felt. So he might be somebody that somebody pointed to and said, oh, that guy Eric doesn't know how to do anything. He doesn't know how to do this stuff. What's interesting is that that same person, and this is part of the story I don't tell very often, but that same person in a separate conversation earlier in the day said that he was very comfortable with technology when he thought that we were referring to his gaming system at home.
Okay.
So he's totally comfortable with technology. He's using a high-powered gaming machine. He's, streaming content on the internet every day. He's
Right.
probably got high scores and he's tracking all of that stuff. He feels very comfortable, but he's sitting in his comfortable living room, having fun. There's no stress. There's no repercussions to making a mistake. And so when I
Right.
first asked him about his comfort level with tech, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm super comfortable with that." But he, in his mind, was referring to his Xbox X or whatever version he was on,
Right. Right.
right?
Right.
And so when I shifted the question and I said, no, I was actually referring to this thing, and I, showed him the handheld that we were about to roll out, that's when all of a sudden, like a different look came over his face. And so what we hear from these folks on the front lines is that they feel like there's a spotlight being shined on them. And there is, because their job is managed by the hour, by the minute, down to how much performance, how many deliveries have they done, how much product have they delivered, what's the profitability of that route. So they are being judged very meticulously. And when we add then a whole nother layer of them also having to learn something new that feels foreign to them, keep in mind, and this because you and I've been on the backside of this process,
Right.
the team at corporate has been planning this project for 2 years. And then all of a sudden, on the final days right before go live, we all show up with boxes of devices and we say, okay, guys, we're going to show you something new now. Great news. We got new
Right.
devices. It's faster. It's better. Got a better screen. It's more, brighter display, faster connection,
Right.
all that great stuff. And many of those people have a knot in their chest.